we are headed to Bologna.
Welcome back to Sailin' Tela, y'all. We hope you've all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with the ones you love. We're currently here in Italy, and we've just recently sailed to Marina di Pisa, where we've been exploring the area a bit. We took a bus into Pisa and saw the historic Leaning Tower of Pisa, wandered around the city, and ended up tasting some pizza. Since then, we've been testing out multiple local restaurants. We got some aperitifs.
Some aperitivos, some Aperol Spritz, and the little munch before din.
And we've truly been enjoying the food scene here. To say we've been getting our Italian dining fix is an understatement. But y'all, not all of our dining has been out. Sean also cooked us some mean steaks aboard Tela. But today we'd like to bring y'all with us for something a little different than our usual type of video. We're leaving Tela for the day to travel inland for perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It is said to have a penetrating gaze with an athletic body flowing with grace, with a wild, feral temper that draws you in. It's a fiery bull on four wheels. Y'all, it's a Lamborghini. Now, I'm just a small town country boy, but I've always dreamed big. One of those dreams is to someday own a Lamborghini, a supercar like no other in the world. So as we circumnavigate the world on Tela, we simply could not pass up an opportunity to visit the iconic Lamborghini Factory in Sant'Agata, Bolognese, Italy.
All right, good early morning, y'all. We are on the train in Pisa, Italy, and we are headed to Bologna, Sant'Agata, Bologna specifically, and we are going to go see the iconic Lamborghini Factory and get a tour of the factory, and we are super excited.
Yeah, we're not sure if cameras are going to be allowed in. We're super hopeful, so I guess we'll just find out.
That's right, it's going to be a fun day.
Lamborghini has been producing super sports cars at this same factory since 1963. We arrived early for our tour, so we had some time to first walk around the corner from the factory and have lunch at Cafe Molinari, which dates back to 1962. Cafe Molinari is an authentic Italian restaurant where many employees of the Lamborghini factory eat lunch each day. The food was truly authentic Italian and nothing short of exquisite, knock your socks off good. I had the savory saltimbocca that was truly 10 out of 10, y'all. And Amber had the delicious handmade Italian gnocchi. After our fabulous Italian lunch and a little wine, it was time to head over to the factory where one of the world's most famous supercars is made, Lamborghini. Ferruccio Lamborghini got his start building tractors from leftover military equipment from World War II. Lamborghini tractors became so popular, the company became the largest tractor manufacturer in all of Italy. Ferruccio Lamborghini used his success and wealth from building tractors to fuel his passion for fast cars. One of his sports cars was a Ferrari 250 GT, but he didn't really like it because the clutch was always breaking down. So one day, Ferruccio Lamborghini took his 250 GT and went to meet with Enzo Ferrari himself. And Ferruccio told him that the clutches needed to be fixed and upgraded to be more sturdy, durable, and reliable. And arrogant Enzo Ferrari, instead of listening, insulted Lamborghini and told him, You are just a tractor driver and a farmer. You shouldn't complain about my cars. They are the best in the world. Now, y'all, Lamborghini was pissed, and he said, yes, I am a farmer, but I'll show you how a sports car should be. That very day, Ferruccio Lamborghini went home and set out on a mission to build the world's best sports car, and that right there, y'all, is how the Lamborghini supercar was born. The 350 GT was the first model produced. The 350 GT name was Ferruccio's backhanded one-up slight over Ferrari's 250 GT. The 350 GT was an absolute sensation, and the Lamborghini brand, in a fast hurry, reached international cult status. Ferruccio Lamborghini had put his money where his mouth was and proved to the arrogant Enzo Ferrari that he wasn't just a tractor driver after all. Before the tour inside the production facility started, we had time to explore the iconic Lamborghini Factory Museum and get up close and personal to some truly rare pieces of automotive history, like this Miura. The Lamborghini Miura was the first car in history to be made with a rear mid-engine layout and became the world's first V12 supercar. Next, we saw this Countach, which was born among a period when there was wild enthusiasm around space research. The Countach is known as one of the most iconic super sports cars ever made, and y'all, it is the most written about car in history. Y'all, next we saw something that really tickled this old country boy's fancy. The first luxury off-road SUV with a supercar engine. That's right, y'all. This is the Lamborghini LM002. Hell, I didn't even know they made such a thing. But you talk about awesome. The LM002 is basically an Italian luxury Humvee with the fire-breathing V12 engine of the Lamborghini Countach. Now y'all, is that country boy cool or what? And talking about rare, they only made 301 of these beasts between 1986 and 1992, and only about 49 of them were made for the US market. Next, we made our way up to the second floor of the museum, where we got up close and personal to even more pieces of rare automotive history, like this super rare limited edition 2007 Lamborghini Reventon. It's so rare, y'all, that only 20 of these things were ever made. And y'all, the whole entire body on this thing is made of carbon fiber, and its sharp edges, lines, and clean surfaces were aeronautically inspired by some of the world's fastest airplanes. The next super rare Raging Bull we got to see was Amber's absolute favorite, the 2016 Centenario. The Centenario was named as a tribute to the founder, Ferruccio Lamborghini, on the centenary of his birth. Y'all, this is one of the most exclusive and sought-after cars in the whole world. They only made 40 of these ultra-rare Raging Bulls, with only 20 being coupes and 20 roadsters. Next up was the very first Lamborghini super sports car with the fire-breathing V12 engine, as well as hybrid supercapacitor technology, the Scion. Scion means flash of lightning and is a name that captures this supercar's character for speed, which is said to exceed 220 miles per hour, y'all. And y'all, the last one of the rare Raging Bulls in the factory museum was my favorite one of them all. The 2021 Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. Y'all, this awesome, stunning jaw-dropper is a limited commemorative edition tribute to the original, daring, disruptive Countach 50 years later. This is the modern version of the historic Countach that inspired generations of supercars and was on the wall posters of kids like me that daydreamed of someday climbing in one of these beasts and stomping the gas pedal to the floor and hearing that iconic V12 roar. Y'all, even though I couldn't get in it, just standing beside this iconic piece of automotive history sure was a treat to this old small-town country boy. After our time exploring the iconic Lamborghini Factory Museum, it was time for our tour of the production facility. Unfortunately, they do not allow any phones, cameras, or recording devices of any kind inside the factory, so we had to leave our phones and cameras in these lockers before entering the production area. Walking through the doors and entering the production area of one of the world's most sought-after supercars is a euphoric experience. Just inside the doors, there is an exposed 1 meter square piece of the original factory flooring from 1963, which is a nostalgic reminder that you have just walked into the actual birthplace of the original Lamborghini supercars. The original factory facility we toured produces the Huracan, Aventador, and the all-new Revuelto. The Lamborghini Urus SUV is produced in a separate building on the same grounds. The supercar production floor is divided into 24 stations, and there is a moving belt system in the floor that moves the cars through each station approximately every 33 minutes. Y'all, we were super impressed to see that the Lamborghini supercars are truly put together by hand. Even the massive V12 engines are put together by hand right there and then put inside a test cell. And get this, y'all, those fire-breathing engines are test run for 90 minutes, slowly, gradually increasing the RPMs until they reach a sustained, screaming 9,000 RPMs. An interesting tidbit we learned during our tour is that each one of the Lamborghini supercar bodies is hand-painted off-site by a vendor. But all the Lamborghini Urus SUV bodies are painted on-site at the factory by machines. Overall, our tour was an amazing experience of a lifetime, and we simply can't say enough accolades about these awesome, awe-inspiring supercars known as Lamborghini.
Which one are you driving?
The Aventador SVJ,
And where's the course?
Laguna Seca.
Okay.
As always, thank y'all all so much for tuning in today. We hope today's adventure was just as captivating to y'all as we brought you with us virtually through this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and let us know which car was your favorite throughout the video. If you aren't already subscribed but you love adventures as much as we do, please consider hitting that subscribe button now for our twice weekly videos right here on YouTube. And we'll see y'all next time on Sailing Telaroo.